anime lady fans, how you guys doing? My name is Miguel.
And this is Ty with the most to say right now for this One Piece chapter, because it was awesome.
Yes, we're gonna review One Piece, chapter 908, The Reverie begins.
Ooh!
And guys,
Don't forget.
also, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below your thoughts and your theories. Tell us what you thought about this chapter 908. Tell us what you think. And also, or were you upset for this chapter being on break? Tell us how you're feeling.
Oh, yo!
Tell us how you're feeling. But let's save that for the end.
I'm so mad about that, but
let's save that for
let's do that.
And for the next week breaks, and there's a break, if you guys want us to do a third discussion video about the chapter or something wants to come, let us know. Just comment down below. But let's get this started. Let's get down to business.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
What do you want to discuss first? We have a couple of topics. Want to just go from the beginning to the end? Or want to go straight to the end?
I kind of want to talk about Kuma and his like slavery disposition right now. Let's do it from the beginning though. Let's do it from the beginning.
But let's first break it down because we have a couple of notes, we have a couple of thoughts. The first thing is the beginning of what happened about the backlash from the ending of 907 to 908 now. It's with the Don Quixote, Miss Mjosgard, if I'm pronouncing his name right.
Damn, his name is so complicated. Mjosgard.
Why do you have to make his name so complicated?
Yes,
something
man,
with Mjosg.
Why you call him like Donnie or something, like John or Jesus or something? You know what I'm saying?
But overall, they had a conversation with King Neptune and about what happened with Shirahoshi.
Yes.
And her bruises got saved by the princess.
Mjosgard.
Yes.
I didn't know she was in there though.
Yeah, I remember because remember Leo was with them.
Yes.
And Leo is with her.
Right.
And it's so cute to see the little tiny princess with the big tall princess.
This is like this big. She's like a troll compared to like a Megazord or something.
That's a good analogy.
Like she gotta literally like look up and look at Princess Shirahoshi. It's just crazy.
Yes, it is. Also, what else do you want to bring up about that conversation?
Oh, we had a very important conversation. We saw Reverie's father is talking to Admiral Fujitora.
Yes.
And Prince Riku.
Yes.
And I'm very interested in that.
Yes. That's what I said.
Yeah,
yes, the King Riku of Dressrosa. Yes.
Riku.
It is very interesting to see that. I wonder what they're talking about. That's for sure.
Plotting world domination of the Red Sea. Because we got something like that.
But also, King Riku respects Luffy.
Yes.
Vivi's father respects Luffy. Fujitora respects Luffy. Respects Luffy as well. Yep. And he wants to abolish the 7 warlords. He wants to abolish that. And he also came back. He also came back from meeting or somehow getting information from what's his name again?
From
a Vegapunk.
Yes.
So he came back with some knowledge about that. So that must mean that there's a discussion that he's having with the other 2 kings.
Well, see, that's the thing that I just thought about. Since we know Luffy is a Yonko, I mean, is that gonna be an issue for Fujitora? Like, is he gonna look at him a certain way now? That he's a Yonko? Now that I think about it?
But is he an officially Yonko from the government or just a Yonko announced from the newspaper, aka News Morgan?
Well, I mean, I think he would be though, because that's what they announced that he was. Because he's a billion berry, so he in that club. You know what I mean?
Yes, he's in that club.
He's definitely in that club.
But the club hasn't accepted him. Remember, every other person has accepted each other. Like Big Mom with Kaido has accepted each other as Yonko's Whitebeard when he was in it as well.
Right.
Shanks, they all respect each other. They each of them understand their territory. The only one that doesn't like each other is Blackbeard.
Well, I mean, that's a new arc in itself because we're gonna have to meet Tetch and Luffy. They're gonna have to meet again.
And so Luffy don't like that.
Oh my god.
For what he did.
Oh no.
But there's more to talk about.
Oh yeah, definitely.
About what happened.
Sorry to go on a tangent like that.
And about this too. Why is he in that newspaper? And we found out that he is a second newspaper. But now next topic. That is the queen.
Yes.
So who we meet following that is the queen. Sorbet Kingdom Queen Mother Kuni.
Mother Kuni. Yes. We
met her literally after the conversation that they had with King Neptune and the people that are friends with Luffy. And in reality, this person is not the actual mother, Kuni. It's not. This person is actually Bonnie of the Bonnie Pirates. That could change her appearance from being old or young.
And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot all about her.
That was unexpected.
Yeah.
The last time I remember her being in the story of the arcs was when Whitebeard captured her and Whitebeard put her in the ropes and let her get captured by the war government.
Wow.
And that was I think that was after Fishman Island arc or Punk Hazard arc.
I gotta look back at that because I really did forget about that part.
Yeah,
I really did.
That's interesting. And then let's talk about the also. Before he arrived at Kuma, we saw Saint Rosewood, the Celestial Dragon, that was riding on Kuma, and he said himself that it's my turn to rent him. And that's sad to say that one, Kuma we learned some things about him.
And what did we learn, Miguel? What did we learn?
A former king he is. From the king.
That was, oh my god. That was the mind-blowing part for me.
The former king of the Sorbet Kingdom.
Damn, bro.
Of the Sorbet Kingdom. He's a rental. He said, Father, that's an invincible slave Kuma. Indeed, it's finally my turn to rent him.
And he's a slave. A rented slave. I'm sorry. A rented
and
slave.
It's sad to see in this artistic drawing that Oden did. He has a sword stabs in him and bleeding and has a chain on him. And he's just there crawling. And the guy is just literally just crawling on top of his back.
But you know what I also noticed too, because remember, he was damaged when after the 2-year time skip, when he was looking after the ship. Remember?
But that wasn't him though, if I'm correct.
You sure?
No, that was him, but not him. But he was already transformed into full more robotic.
Right. No, I know, but like, I'm saying like he still
himself.
Right, but I'm saying he still kind of had that damage from back then.
Yes.
You know, so now that I see it now, he's still like damaged and broken, and it seems like he's not even like him anymore. Like he's just broken. And I remember at that time he said that this is the last thing I can do, and we just never saw him. So I never understood that until now, which is just like freaking crazy.
It's because of what before and after time skip, he went to Rayleigh and said, "Hey, we have to talk about something." And then he said, "I'm working for the government. They're doing experiments on me and doing all this stuff." And when he went to try to look for the Straw Hat Luffy ship, the 1000 Sunny, that was the last thing he did. And then he disappeared because he's working for the government. But in reality, he's technically working for the war government, not working for them. He is.
No, he's a slave to them.
Yes.
But see, that's the thing, though, man. That's how we know how powerful the celestial dragons
are. Gods.
They're the gods are.
Because they're the gods of this world.
And they literally rule everything, bro. And that's just so crazy to me.
It's sad.
It is, man.
And also, what's a curious thing that Oda did, which I'm curious, I have a little small theory about this, that right after the mother Connie transformed back,
it was Jewelry Bonnie.
It said the worst generation pirate, captain of the Bunny Pirates, but she said, "I won't forgive them, never." He doesn't even scream a top-class slave, and then again, never. How nice, but more importantly, I'm going to die, father. She kept saying never, and I won't forgive them. My theory is that, do you believe that she was probably part of the Sorbet Kingdom?
That's not far from the possibility, because she's very emotional. So it's either she was with the Revolutionary Army for a long time.
That could be another thing.
Right, and that's possible. Or she was in the kingdom with Kuma, and she was part of that kingdom.
But also, speaking about emotional people, the Revolutionary Army were emotional because they were right below all that.
Oh man,
and who's the most emotional?
Sabo, son.
About to go
Sabo about to go ape fruit, son.
He'll just go above.
He about to go flame on.
Right
you about to go flame on, son. You about to go flame on, son. Michael B. Jordan, son. You about to go flame on, son.
It is not. This is not fairy tale because fairy tale says flame on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's copyright, bro.
Because Natsu says fairy tale. I mean, Natsu says flame on.
Oh nah, that's wild.
And it's sad that
man.
with the characters that's there. And it was funny that Sabo wanted to risk it all just to save Kuma. He was emotional. It was a revolution or death. Because they even spoke about this. That in the page 10, they said it that among anyone that goes against the gods, no matter how strong they are, will meet this fate. That's what they're telling the world.
Right.
The Celestial Dragons have CP0 and Marine HQ behind them. If we mess up and get captured, no, there's no messing up here. We do this or we die. We do this revolutionary and change the world, or we're dead.
That's actually an important question I want to ask you. Do you think any of the members of the Revolutionary Army are going to die?
Most likely we're gonna lose some characters. Definitely Sabo won't die. That's
we just got him back. Like, die.
And it's one of his brothers just died, Ace, not that long ago. So like, there's no way Sabo's gonna be dead too.
Man. If they do, Luffy gonna lose his mind, bro.
He's just gonna go apeshit on everybody.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like, if Luffy find out that Sabo died, like off screen, it's a wrap. Everybody getting the hands, bro. Everybody getting the King Kong hands.
But it's amazing to see the two characters that we saw in chapter, I think 903 or 901. We saw the 4 vice captains of the Revolutionary Army, the East and West and the South, and we see them here again. So they do play a crucial part of this whole cabal.
Definitely. And actually, I want to get into
and plus,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So, to add real quick, his devil fruit is very useful.
Which one?
The guy that's a giant that could go through that guy's name.
Yeah. Oh, I forget. He can go through the tunnels.
Yeah, the tunnels.
Underground and stuff. Oh yeah, definitely.
But continue with what you're about to say.
Well, when we get to the next panel, I thought it was kind of important because it was a little bit of a fresher for me. Honestly, I don't even know if we really got this kind of explanation in the series. We get to the
explanation about the red line and how the world contains.
Right.
About the North Blue, East Blue, South Blue, and West Blue. Exactly. It's very interesting. I can't lie.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, go ahead.
I literally analyzed all that. I literally analyzed all that, and it's very interesting how they did it very smooth and talk about like the world has 170 countries. Its alliance is an enormous organization from among those countries that the kings are so representative countries, and that was very amazing how they do like this whole chapter and this arc, which is my top 3 arc of One Piece. I think it's one of the best. Like, man, like and it just started.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing how this whole thing has so much information, like where you have to reread it about 2-3 times to catch everything.
Yeah, man. From a narrative standpoint,
it's beautiful.
This is like the best One Piece like arc ever.
It's storytelling too.
Ever. Yeah, that's what I mean. Storytelling wise, we definitely got to do like a video of my man. We definitely got to do like a video of which arc is like the best. So just do like the best 5 or top 10.
One day.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, man. I mean, I would definitely put it up there as well. I would definitely put it up there, man. It's amazing.
It is. And one of the most coolest panel that in this chapter was when everybody was walking in.
Oh, that was a little bit epic to me.
It was amazing how everybody was walking in, and it came so smoothly. And Oda is amazing of how he does the little transitions where they can talk about everybody, and they talk about Luffy even in this conversation, and about Kaido and Big Mom, what they have done. Right. And they say the first assassination attempt on Big Mom, will he go after Kaido next? Quite the nerve he has, causing fracas after fracas. The Straw Hat Luffy, you betcha. And the King of Providence finds that funny because he's part of it, and because he got saved by them. And then we got to the guys from Bollywood. We also see a guy from England, because he looks like he has a flag of England. I think it's England, right?
Yeah, Britain.
Britain.
Yeah.
Britain, England. We see the guy from Bollywood. We see the guy King Riku. We see everybody. We see all the kingdoms, the queens. We see the guy from the Drum Kingdom. Everybody here.
We see the whole family, bro. A whole family.
Small people. Like, you really zoom in, you see everybody, and it says the Reverie just begun. King and queens.
Doom.
And it's amazing. And we only have started 5 chapters in this arc, and it's amazing.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing. Oda is a very, very great storyteller.
Yes.
Because he takes the little things, the little seeds that he implanted from years ago and bring them now.
And speaking of about that, he brought stuff up. So 2 chapters ago, at 906, we see the mysterious straw hat. And the person that is just cloaked in black. We don't know who it is, or is it she or a woman? Right. Sam said it was a woman. And I give props to him because he was the one that said it first between all 3 of us.
Congratulations, buddy.
And
that's why you're the man. That's why you work behind the scenes.
And then
that's why I love you.
We also don't see what happens with the conversation with Shanks and the 5 elders.
No,
which I really hope, I thought we were gonna get the conclusion of that.
Honestly, I didn't think we were, because Oda's not that type to do that.
I really
not right away.
I really wish I could just be in the start of the manga and just be like a fly in the room, just know what the hell they're talking about. Like, yo, Shanks, what the hell are you talking about?
Like, yo, what you talking about, bro?
But also, in the last 2 panels, it's so curious and beautiful of you making you wonder what's gonna happen. Because in one of my translation, I have the equilibrium of this world shall not last forever. These parts are in dire need of a great cleansing. Yours says what?
Mine says...
It's up.
Oh.
It's up.
Yes.
Down.
Mine says the balance of the world cannot be maintained forever.
Page 14.
It seems like there's a need for a great cleansing.
And it shows that what are they planning? Are they planning to kill somebody, assassinate them? Like, what are they trying to cleanse the world of? The pirates, the 5, the world government. I'm sorry, not the world government. The 7 warlords. Are they trying to abolish that behind the scenes of what Fujitora? Are they actually trying to listen to them? Is there something planned to that? Then we see to the last 2 pages, 15 and 16. We see that we find out it is, Your Highness, they have gathered. So it is a woman.
Yes.
And we saw it was 2 posters back then. We said it was Luffy. We didn't know who was the second one.
Yep.
We found out it was Blackbeard. And we see a 3rd person in the picture,
Shirahoshi.
And her picture stabbed to the face. Straight to the face.
Which means it might be an assassination.
And then Blackbeard and Luffy are just cut up in 2 pieces. But Shirahoshi is the only one that's cut. Not cut, that's just stabbed straight through.
Right.
And then this last panel, it's just straight. I'm gonna read my translation, then he's gonna read his.
Yes.
And then we're gonna give our thoughts, and then that will be the end. And the last panel says, I'm your highness. Your highness. 5 others here. Upon the empty throne, break next week. The candle that should have been snuffed from the history has once again. Has thou decided? If so, give us a name. ... 908N.
And mine say, the light that needs to be extinguished from history. Have you decided yet who it should be? If you have, please tell us their name. And the dot, and a scary looking chick. Crazy.
And it's crazy to see, because 1, let's go to theories now.
Yes, let's go to theories.
1, while she's going up the stairs, she holds Davy's picture as well. So that's very cute.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Remember when she was going up the stairs? That's in right there. No, you pass it right there. Remember?
Oh.
So you missed something, and we spoke about recording this video. We spoke about it. He missed it.
I sure did.
But it's curious to see who's this person. My assumption, my crazy wild guess, I might be wrong, but my theory is this: that she could be Vivi's mother. Because we don't know too much about what happened to the mother of Vivi, the Kingdom of Alabasta. That's my theory. I may be way off. I might be wrong. Could be wrong. That's my theory. Do you have any theory about that?
Man. Ooh. It may be possible because that's the only paper that she didn't rip up or like stabbed or anything like that. So that could be possible. But the best question is, who's going to get killed?
Yeah, who's going to get killed? Because one, the five elders asked, who are we going to be cleansed? Who are we going to bring into light?
Right.
So definitely is an assassination. It's between A, Vivi, or Shirahoshi. Because one, Vivi's picture not torn up. It's just there bringing her upstairs.
Right.
Two, Shirahoshi is just a picture static.
Oh, okay.
What happened? Okay. That theory?
Okay. It just popped on my head like,
what's up? Talk to me.
God. Yo, check it out. What if we get like a second version of the Whitebeard War? Meaning if those elders know how to fight, I don't know if they do or not. And I don't think they've never like said that they could fight or anything like that. But if they can fight, we might have like a battle royale on our hands.
Okay, interesting theory.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they're asking us who do you want us to kill, then they might just do that themselves. And that's why they came to the princess themselves.
That's true.
So they might be like, listen, I don't trust anybody to do this. So
except you guys.
Right, except you guys. So I'm like, you know what? So he's like, okay, we'll take care of it. Don't even worry about it.
That fighting will be hard to believe because a whole older look and some of them, one of them have a cane. So hard to believe.
Hey, listen, we seen some badass old people.
Yeah, we have.
Whoop some ass, you know.
But last thing to say that I want to say, which chapter was better, last week or this week? For me, last week.
Oh, definitely last week. There were more bombshells last week than there was this week.
For me, this chapter will give it 4 out of 5. But the one thing out of this whole chapter that gets me curious. Last week, one of the person said, nobody could sit on that throne. Next chapter later, somebody sits on that throne.
No, they meant you can sit on that throne.
Technically, oh yes. He told the brother of Sabo, you cannot sit on the throne. Good statement, brother.
You know what I mean?
But still, he simply said nobody could sit on the throne because if you sit on the throne, you rule all the kingdoms, the whole world, all the mama jumbo. But the next chapter later,
somebody else sitting there on this.
So I'm confused there. Ola, you just threw the whole left shield on us. Like, what are you doing?
Really?
Yeah, I was just being exaggerated.
You gonna kill a dog on national television?
No.
Really? Wow.
Alright. But let's get back on topic. So
yes.
Tell me. Do you have anything to say? Was it ratio? And let's end this.
I'm gonna really give it a 4-2. Not too many things happened, but we did see a couple of bombshells with Kuma, and at the end with the princess. So I'm definitely excited to see next week. I mean the queen. I'm sorry, queen. And I'm definitely excited for next week.
Do you think she's a celestial dragon? Or something more of a god?
She's more. Oh, she's beyond.
Because she's Highness.
Yeah.
She'll not call celestial dragon until she's called Highness. Oh yeah. So she's definitely a queen. Something
she's probably queen of the like world at this point.
Because she's on the throne, so that's
you know what I'm saying. So she's definitely queen of the world.
So please, if you sat this through 24-something minute video, I do apologize. Like but please tell us your theories because this.
It's getting crazy.
This just keeps going out of left field, telling us like, hey guys, so you done wrong. I'm doing this way. I'm like, okay, cool. What is gonna do? Cause Your Highness, let's get ourselves out of here so we could go.
Yes.
Follow us at Anime Lately GNG at Twitter and Instagram.
And Anime Geeks, guess what? We also got a Facebook page. Check it out. Anime Lately Official Geeks and Gamers, where we talk about One Piece, Naruto, everything in between. Oh, and we have a like page, so please check that out.
Yes. And guys, we also have a Patreon page where you can support us and help us in any type of way at Geeks and Gamers. Thank you very much.
Bye. Guys, we also have a podcast, so please check out Geeks and Gamers Radio Network on Podbean and iTunes respectively.
Yes. And guys, don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And subscribe. And turn on the bell notification. Ding! Goodbye, anime geeks. Peace out.
See you later, anime geeks.